currently 4:33 a.m. and I'm on my way to Paris. I could do with some sleeping. I've been up from like 1:30 and I've slept up until 3. So yeah, I could do with some sleeping. The trains aren't even active right now, so we've ordered an Uber. So inshallah, it will be here shortly. Take a half an hour ride there, and then we're on the train for 2 hours. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sleeping. We got to St. Pancras station at around 5:20, and it was to catch the Eurostar for 6:30. There was a long queue. Everyone was there for morning trains. It was long, but once we got through, I got myself a nice coffee, a latte. And then on the Eurostar, did I sleep a wink? No, babe, not at all. Even though I tried. Didn't work. No. And fun fact, guys, when you do take the Eurostar, you don't get to see fishes. Nope. It was all a lie. We end up in a tunnel majority of the time. But alhamdulillah, once we arrived, we went straight to the hotel. I purposely booked a hotel that was right next to the Eurostar. Unfortunately, it was raining. But the plants are happy for it. So we're currently on our way to our accommodation just to drop off our bags. It's a 40-minute walk in the rain. We booked a relatively old hotel and the lift was very tinsy. So we took the stairs. It was 4 flights of stairs. This is how I sounded after the stairs. Yeah, not a fan at all. But we went there to drop off our stuff, and when we were there, we realised how old the hotel was, if you know what I mean. What is this plug? What is this? But anyways, back down we go to explore Paris. And we were located right near Galeries Lafayette, so we went straight there. I mainly wanted to go see the rooftop, but unfortunately the rooftop was closed. But that's okay. It's still so stunning and it's so pretty. And to be honest, my sister-in-law loves these kind of, especially cosmetics. Like, she loves all things makeup. So while she was looking at the makeup, we went up, looked at the view from the cafe, and we actually ended up getting something from the cafe. The cafe is not expensive. So we got different cakes to try. Look how pretty it is. There's so many cakes. You'd expect it to be expensive, right? Because it's like the Harrods of Paris. But it was really reasonably priced. So firstly, I got this like egg souffle thing with custard. And it was good. It was really light and it was nice. I liked it. The next thing I got was like a mango tiramisu. I love my tiramisu, but I'm very picky about tiramisu because I personally think I make a good tiramisu. And my mum makes a banging tiramisu. So even though this was good, this was great, it wasn't a tiramisu, babe. It really wasn't. And I just feel like it was an insult to call it tiramisu. But it was still nice. It was nice. And then we popped into the bathrooms. The bathroom was jam-packed. And then after that, took the Uber to head to La Tour Eiffel, which is known as the Eiffel Tower. Once we got to the Eiffel Tower, we weren't sure if we wanted to go up here. But you know what? When in Paris, you do Parisian things. Well, to be honest, it's not really a Parisian thing to go up it, but it is what it is. It is in Paris. I guess it's a staple of Paris. So yeah, let's call it a Parisian thing to go up. So we should have probably booked ahead of time because the waiting to get the tickets were very, very long. We're in queue for like an hour. But once we got the tickets, we got up and ahead, up to the sky. I think I lost my English there. I'm really, really sorry. But as you can tell, it's a very, very long way up. It's a lot cheaper to get the tickets by stairs. But honey, I can't climb the 4 flights of stairs in the hotel. You think I'd be able to do the Eiffel Tower? But once we're at the top, here is the view. The view is stunning, but it was so cold. It was so windy. I could feel them trying to rip my headscarf off, and I thought that was crazy. I thought Islamophobia stopped at people, but clearly it did not. I felt like it was Islamophobic. This is how windy it is. Hear it, guys. I feel like greenery. I'm joking, guys. I don't mean that the whole France is Islamophobic. It was just a joke. Ha ha ha. But that's a whole different story to have a different day. But anyways, we went to each level of the Eiffel Tower and then it started pouring rain when we got downstairs. So we waited and we saw this beautiful rainbow. How stunning was that? It was so lovely. I was so grateful we waited and saw this stunning rainbow. And then we decided to go, Champs-Élysées. Da 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 da. And we got to see this beautiful autumnal walk. It was so nice. There were autumnal leaves all over the place. It then started raining. It was pouring rain. But that's okay. It's okay. Because princess treatment over here. I had an umbrella being held over me. But then the wind was so strong it broke the umbrella. But anyways, then we ended up seeing Galeries Lafayette or Champs-Élysées. So I'm currently in a food court in Galeries Lafayette in Champs-Élysées. And I see these crisps. And it says caviar. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That might pickle my fancy. Pickle? Tickle. But then you look at the price. What? I guess the price was to be expected for some caviar crisps. Then we went to Miniso. My favorite Sanrio character is Kuromi, and I absolutely love Pokemon characters, so we literally just had a blast in Miniso. Then we went to Quick to have din-dins, and it's halal, so I was really excited to go and try it out. But unfortunately, it wasn't very good. I didn't really like it. And it's kind of really sad because I know a lot about Quick because when my mom was younger, she used to work there. So it's just, I don't know, man. I thought, oh my God, it's like family or something. I don't know. I overthought this. Then we went ahead and went back to the hotel. And I'll be honest, I would not recommend this hotel to anyone. Firstly, it wasn't very clean. There was loads of broken bits. Please tell me why the back of the remote control wasn't working. And like we had to push in the plugs. But anyways, overall, day one was really, really nice. I had lots of fun. And I can't wait to see you guys for day two. Love you guys lots. Bisous, bisous. Mwah.